Hello everybody, Sir.Ruthless here, and I actually, in this video, I recorded it, and I didn't even realize, but whenever I finished the video, I checked the 1v1 leaderboard, and I was on it, and surprisingly, but in this video, I got a couple wins, couple losses. It was just a montage that I'm commentating over, but for the 1v1 leaderboard, I got to 20th place, which was actually pretty good, and for my type of build, because it wasn't quick wins. And I didn't get that good of a win rate because I actually ended up having to re-record because I would lose too many times, and I just don't like losing in videos. It's annoying. I was distracted. I was talking to one of my friends, and but I was in 20th place. I got 20 wins, and with a 64.9% win rate, I think, which is actually pretty good, considering all the level 40s out there. Also, something I wanted to talk about is that my friend, Killer he did end up making the faction, the Network X, which is actually the ED Network, because we made a YouTube channel, and you could also be catching me on there for just me battling, posting montages, or even commentating on there. Maybe doing some mission chain, something like that. But it would be actually really cool. Also, for those YouTubers out there, y'all could join the ED Network because this is a YouTube faction. You got a YouTube channel. Just comment on my videos, comment on Killeramo.'s videos. His channel is Planet Arctics. I don't think I will be putting in the link in the description, but y'all know what his channel is. So yeah, y'all could just go and subscribe to him because he is the founder of the ED Network. And as I said in the last video, we would be getting more people to join the faction by us advertising the faction and YouTubers wanting to join. We already have some decent amount of influence. I have about 600 at this point, and he has about 400, because I did hardcore battle. And as you can see from last video, I did go up in XP for level 37. I'm actually pretty close to level 38. And my bar goes up as the video goes along. Also, something I wanted to talk about is the people in the ED Network officially is me, Sir.Ruthless, Killeramo, Planet Arctics, and Night Dimension, and his channel is Night Dimension. So I get some pretty good battles in this clip, guys. I did lose. I'm pretty sure I lost to all the higher levels than me, even if it was one level. I think I versed 2 level 40s, but I think total I lost 6 times, maybe. So not bad. I think I got 20 wins in this video. I didn't end up counting. I'm watching it live as y'all are watching it, and I'm commentating over it. Also, me and my friend made not fan art, but we tried to make channel art for my channel and for the ED Network. And we have it like in a Dropbox and everything just to share it, that way we can see it. And we made myself some channel art. It looks really cool, but the only downside is that it wasn't the right format to fit YouTube. Even if we try to convert it, it just wouldn't work. So I would really appreciate it if you guys could take some time, if y'all want to, and make some channel art for me, and I'll use it for sure if it looks cool. And I would appreciate it a lot. I'll give y'all shout outs, I'll use it, I'll give y'all credit where it's due. And I just thought that I should tell y'all that. Also, I did end up meeting a fan today. His name is D4RK886, I believe. So it's Dark 886. And I was talking to him. He has a female character in game, but I was talking to him, and I was like, oh yeah, I've seen my videos, and he was like, oh yeah, and I try to record with him, but the bad thing is that the video that I recorded with him got corrupted. So I'm really sorry if you do see this. I tried to record the video and I tried to post it, but it got corrupted and I couldn't post it. So I just thought that I'd mention you in the video. That way, you know that you got mentioned and you know that you were recognized. So as you can see here, I am versing a level 40. I thought that I would have won, but he got a crit. I probably would have lost anyways, but I tried my hardest, and it's worth a try. Mr. Blitz, pretty good. Merc, I think, attack Merc actually. He's an Emperor. I can't wait till I become an Emperor, guys. Like, I can't wait till I become Legends. Speaking of Legends, this video is actually probably going to be called Journey to Legends. Journey to Epicduel Legends is what it's probably going to be called. But it's not going to be part, because I think there's actually only going to be 3 of these, because this was actually a 50-minute long segment just sped up to about 15 minutes, and I'm just commentating over it. And also, if you think about it, you know that Epicduel has changed. Whenever in Delta you could get, whenever I went for 1v1 champ and I was doing NPCs, I got 15 NPCs in 10 minutes, and then I got, by the time the hour was up, for the first hour was up, I had 70 wins in 60 minutes. And this time, I got, in Omega, I got 20 wins in 50 minutes with a couple of losses. I mean, that's how you know Epicduel has changed big time, but some of these battles just are long and heel looping battles, but even in Delta there were long battles, because I was using a massacre build. I was rocking that high strength for bounty hunter, and that was really the only way that you could win 1v1. And just to find something to talk about, I mean, whenever I went for 1v1, I was using a basic build strength, and now you would just be using, I believe a lot of people are using the overpowered Cyber Hunter build. It's poison and massacre, and that's just, I guess it's just a popular combo, and it works actually really well. A lot of people are using it. They'll be getting on the 1v1 leaderboard, and they would have a really good win rate. So if you're a Cyber Hunter, I would suggest you use that. Get the wins, get wins, and get a good win rate. Possibly even win 1v1. So I mean, you're doing yourself a favor. You don't even have to stay up that long to win 1v1. Because on my alt, Sir.Ruthless, for those who didn't believe me, it actually is my alt. It's on the Sir.Ruthless account. I might record with it soon. Just do some mission walkthroughs, because I haven't done any of the missions, and I know all of them not by heart, but I'll know what to do because I've already done them with Sir.Ruthless. But that's what I could do. But on Sir.Ruthless, I won 1v1, and I had a full 8 hours of sleep. It's just that I was up. What happened was, I was up. I started doing some 1v1s as a bounty hunter. This was before the... No, it was not. It was not before the times 10 update. But I was using a bounty hunter build, and it was like high strength. I would just smoke, mark the blood, and then strike, and it would kill them. And then that was really how I would win. But I did get my sleep. So it proves that if you get on the 1v1 leaderboard on a certain day when not a ton of people are going for it and they're trying to rush to get to the top, it's possible that you could win. Because I only had to get 300 wins to win, and that really isn't that much for the daily 1v1 champ. Whenever I went for 1v1 on Sir.Ruthless, this was Delta, mind you, I did get 950 wins, I believe, and I stopped like 2 hours before reset. So, I mean, a lot has changed from Omega to Delta. It's still a fun game. I love the long battles, and it just makes it more fun. It's not the exact same build over and over. They're starting to sway from that exact same build. It's not more of this one class, and it's starting to spread out more, but it's still a little iffy. It's like not every single class is getting touched on being OP. Tech Mage is doing really good, as you can see in this video. Whenever I verse heal looping Tech Mages, they're actually doing really good. And then I would think that it would be Tech Mage, Bounty Hunter, or it would actually be Cyber Hunter, Tech Mage, Bounty Hunter, and then probably Tac Merc or Merc and Blood Mage following up. If not Tech Mage and Cyber Hunter being the exact same, like the best, they're even. They're actually doing really good when it compares to each other. And I actually thought that I would have won this battle, because I actually have beaten Rockstar whenever she's level 40. And me and my friend were thinking that whenever we lose to level 40s, we were thinking that it really is only the level difference, and that they have more health than us and 4 more skill points, if not 2 or 3 or 1 even, and that might be swaying the battle towards their side. But we just had that thought because we could half the time beat the level 40s. So some of them are just really good. They're hard to beat. Like, if I were to name them off right now, probably like Matt 1000 is one of them. He's really good. Like, he's hard to beat. He's just good in general. Darkness Lord, he's good, hard to beat. But some of the level 40s, there has a small group where level 40s are just experienced and hard to beat. And then it has another small group where they're not experienced and they just became level 40 just by battling. I'm sorry, but they just became level 40 just by battling, getting experience. And then the other ones are level 40 by actually knowing the game, knowing how to battle. They battle for 1v1, and they're trying to reach the top of the levels. Like, some people are already level 40, rank 6, and I'm still level 37, and I thought that I was battling pretty hardcore. I actually got 130 maybe. I think it was 130 wins in this faction already. It's like 600 influence. But I actually think that I got a decent amount of wins, but it doesn't compare to the amount of wins that they get. These level 40s, they're so overpowered because of the amount of skill points that they use. And I don't even think that level 40s verse each other that much. So, I mean, they have a pretty good advantage, and even whenever they do verse level 40s, they're equal. They're versing the same level. That's why I love being the highest level, and I love trying to rise to the top and be just the highest level in general on Epicduel. Because when you are the highest level, you have nothing to worry about. If you lose to a level 40, you lost because it's fair, or you lost from a lucky crit, but nonetheless, it is fair. And then if you verse someone lower than you, it's just, I could say it's an easy win, but a lot of people do put up a fight nowadays in Omega, because they can now change their own stats. They don't need certain gear to get good builds. That's also something which I'm wishing I'm wishing that they brought that from Delta into Omega, but they didn't. And I'm really talking about Delta and Omega at this point in time, because not that I'm pretty sure it's because Omega was released around this time of year. Happy New Year, by the way, to everybody. I forgot to say that. But it was released around this time of year, and I'm just remembering everything that went through my head, like what kind of builds and stuff. I sold a couple of things, which was pretty stupid, like I forgot it was Platinum's Pride. That was a really good armor, but I did end up selling it just for Varium. Sorry about that, but I just sold it for Varium. I was pretty stupid. I sold a lot of stuff because I thought everything was the same, which really technically everything was the same. A lot of y'all heard of Infernal Master. He changed his name to Lilybird now, but he'll be in the description. Y'all go flame him up. But he thought me and him bought like everything out of the shops, and he thought that because everything is the same, he could sell everything and everything would still be the exact same weapon. But enough of my rambling. I hope y'all enjoy my videos. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Fame me up, and stay ruthless, everybody.